Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 74 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, logging in to find all kinds of cool stuff going on in my world. I've got 332 Vs right here in the aura. I've got a chest which has about 5 silverwood saplings left, so it looks like this thing has been progressing as I would have hoped. We might need some more silverwoods before we're ready to merge the two nodes, but seeing as we're getting close to that time, I think I should start working on some of the devices and contraptions that are going to be required to move the thing. So, without further ado, I'm going to start dealing with that. So we've got this nifty aura node down here, pretty decently sized one too, 663 Vs in it. And I'd like to show you guys how to deal with that. So let's do what we can to make sure this thing works. So away we go. I need to make a couple items here that are all rather expensive. Actually, some really expensive stuff. Pretty much the highest tier of Thaumcraft that's available right now to be able to move aura nodes around. And for this, we're going to need basic aura manipulation. What you're going to need to do is get some mixed crystal clusters with, you're going to need 4 of those in an infusion altar with the nether star. Wow. You're going to need some bunch of different tech and stuff like that. We're going to need a mystical construct, which is combined using obsidian totems, and we're going to need a wand that has no less than 300 Vs in it. And that's a problem for me, because I've got a wand over here that holds 250 V, but a wand that holds 300? How are we going to manage that? You must be kidding me. Nope, nothing to worry about. There is the theory of everything. That's what's going to hook us up with a wand that can store a lot more than just 250 V. We're going to need an infusion altar here with one of these wands of the adept, 32 magic, and another nether star. So we're going to need 2 nether stars for this in the end. But it's going to be worth it because it means we can move and manipulate and merge aura nodes. Sound like a plan? I thought you would like it. Alright, so let's get situated. I'm probably going to have to go check out my nifty little gadget downstairs where I can, fight the wither. Not a problem. I've got something like that ready to go. I'm just going to go ahead down there and take him out right now, as a matter of fact. But you've seen me fight the wither enough. I'm going to do it off camera. You guys have the gist now, right? So I'm actually going to put on my full suit of quantum armor for this because I, just wanted to make sure I'm extra safe. Oh yeah. Got a nice sword, got some wither battle ready. Let's go take him out. And then I'll be back once I've gotten 2 nether stars, and I'm good to go. Alright guys, so I'll see you in just a few minutes. And with that, the wither is dead, and I've gotten myself a second nether star. Cool. Just wanted you guys to see the fact that I collected those, and then I'm off, hooray, to have some fun. Yeah, definitely. Oh wait, forgot my gear. Derp. I left it on the chest. Never hurts to be a little bit extra cautious. Alright, meet you guys back in the base in a minute. Oh, look at that. We just had another one of those tree growths. Nice. All right, so I'm here to make what I need to make. So first off, all right, step 1, we're going to need a couple of the wands. We're going to need a uber wand. So for the theory of everything, we can get ourselves a wand of the thaumaturge. Holds lots and lots of good stuff. We're going to need another wand of the adept, though. So let's make sure that we can go make one of those. It should be up here somewhere in unified thaumic field theory. We're going to need a regular old wand of the apprentice with yellow, blue, red, green, and some magic. That shouldn't be a big deal. So get myself everything I need here. I made sure to bring a bunch of extra resources, just in case. What do I have, like no wood on me? Awesome. Wood, please. Okay, so one of you, and it doesn't matter what color, gets me the wand of the apprentice. Okay, and what was it? Yellow, blue, red, green. Yellow, blue, red, green, and 16 magic is, I guess about 3 of these ought to do. Hooray, wand of the adept. Plus, another star. Raining, really? Be right back. Alright, get myself a wand of the thermitage. I'm going to need 32 magic. Oh, do I already have that? Oh yeah, look at this. We've got some, nice jars of it. Cool. That'll make that easy. Boom, wand of the thaumaturge. Nice. It holds 1,000 V. Look at that. That's a huge amount of magic stored in this thing. Awesome. All right, so we've got some of that stuff. Now we're going to need some crystal clusters. And if we take a look in our book, we will see that to get crystal clusters, we're going to basically need one of each color crystal. Okay, so we're going to need mixed crystal clusters. We're going to need one of each color. It's in here somewhere. Next one. There we go. Yellow, blue, red, green. Okay. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yellow, blue, red, green, purple. All right. So we're going to just need a little bit of exchange here. All right. Now that's going to take 100 V per cast. So I'm actually going to swap it out with this wand here. I'll let that one hang out in there. This guy can stay in my inventory for a minute because I want to make 4 of these, and I want to try and make all 4 at once. Okay. That ought to do. So for that, we're going to need 32 of the magic. Do I have that much nearby? That's a good question. Where's my goggles? I don't think they can draw. Oh, here we go. This one has 32 in it. Nice. Okay, so that's good. We're definitely getting 32 of that. We're going to need 32 of this. Okay, that's good. So now we're just going to need 32 exchange. Well, I should not have a problem with that. I should have plenty of seeds nearby, I think, right? Seeds are a good source of exchange. You know what silver is as well. So let's just do that. Silver, that'll do. It'll give us a lot of extra iron. Seeds, though, would give us a lot of extra green. Meh. One way or another, we're going to have some extras. How am I for seeds? Yeah, I could do. So seeds, we're going to need 32 of them. Less waste this way. And hopefully this will work. So throw the seeds in. All right. And here goes nothing. 4 of them, please. Nice. That worked. Beautiful. Swap these guys out again. There we go. All right. You guys dealing with the mess in the environment? Yeah, I better clean up these. There's just a little bit of stuff all over the place. I should clean it up. Oh, well. Look at that. High flux. Great. This is why I'm trying to get a pure node in here, because I am just sloppy. All right, so mixed crystal clusters, and boom. Well, we're going to need 8 mutatio, 8 alienus, and 8 vacuous. Okay, I can manage that. So I think buckets have vacuous, don't they? Definitely need some ender pearls. These guys have, oh, that ought to do. All right, now I just need some mutatio. Okay, let's get some of that. I really need to get a wireless access point over there, don't I? There we go, 8 of that ought to do. And finally, we just need a little bit of vacuous. That should not be a problem. Shouldn't. Alright, I'll find a better source of vacuous. I believe it's lead. Lead has 2 each. It'll be a little bit extra on the metals, but no big deal. Alright, so that's going to have a lot of waste. Maybe I should break and replace these guys. That is releasing a bunch of badness into the environment, but oh well. You only live once. Out of my way, golems. Cool. Alright, you I think are going to still be smart, but we'll see. So, here goes nothing. Crystal core. Oh ho ho, that is expensive. Look at my aura, I'm destroying it. Great. Alright, well, we've got this guy here. How's this aura doing over here? Ah, yeah, this thing's huge. We're fine. So I'd like to drag him out of the ground. All right. So in order to manage this, I'm going to need my Wand of the Thaumaturge. I'm going to need the Crystal Core. Look at that thing. It's so cool looking. And the Obsidian Totem. So let's put all this stuff together in the way that it needs to be done. What we're going to need here, according to basic aura manipulation, is to build some Obsidian Totems like this. Okay, so we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And then we're going to need some open space above it. And in the center, it's going to need this. So we're going to need like a 3x3 area. So let's demonstrate this over here. A good spot to drag this thing up to will be, how about we put it like right up here, okay? So we can designate this 3x3 area. I'm just going to, you don't have to do this, but I'm just going to do it to demonstrate so that you guys can see very easily how it works, okay? Cool. All right, so according to the book, we need to put it down as shown. That's not that. All right, so 1, 2 in each corner. So we're going to need to do that. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, right. I was like, why am I not flying and staying up there? Now we need to force this the crystal core to be on the top center. So you can see here it has like little ghost blocks. So we don't actually want blocks on top of the obsidian totems. Empty space is what it says. But then we want the crystal core in the center of all these blocks. So we basically want the crystal core up here in the center. But then we want to also clear out this thing. Now hopefully this thing is close enough to the guy down here to drag him up. We're going to find out though. What I wouldn't mind doing is clearing out some of this terrain just so you can see it in action because it's really cool to watch. All right, so let me clear out a bunch of this area and I will be back in a minute to demonstrate to you guys how this works. All right, be right back. All right, guys, just because I love the way this looks when it happens, I dug out a little bit of a corridor here so that hopefully we can see it happening. Yeah, that should do, right? Yeah, look at that. Nice, right? We'll see. Just want to do my best to give you guys a good show here. Alright, so to activate this thing is actually pretty simple. Right click with a wand that has at least 300 beasts in it. And boom. Dun 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 dun. Now this thing is a little bit slow, and you'll notice that the aura here is draining. It does drain V out of the aura for this thing to happen, but once it's ready to go, boom, there it goes. It is going to start dragging that aura node up here with like a nice little tractor beam, and you can see all kinds of fancy particle effects happening right around the totems here. So they're all kinds of doing weird things and crazy stuff's happening. But no, it's going to quickly be draining this aura. Don't worry, it'll come back. It'll come back just fine. And the aura node should be moving. Look at that. There it goes. Oh, that is awesome. Now I should note there are bees that can handle this for you and will move your aura nodes, but this is the way you do it with vanilla Thaumcraft, if you will. Yeah, see, there's a reason I dug out this extra long cave just so you guys could see this whole thing happen. It's awesome looking, that's why. Azanor, you are the king of particle effects. That is cool. So a little bit of flux created, a little bit of V used, but in the end, we're going to have this aura node sitting right up here. Now the good news is, when you do go ahead and complete this progress, you can pick up and move your totems again. You can also break this crystal, but you're going to get your crystal cores and your nether star back. So you're going to have to recombine them in another table. That's the bad news. So it'll take you a little bit more V, but at least all the components are there. You just have to put them together again. So you get back your components, just requires a little bit of recreation. But dude, that is awesome looking. Look at that. So cool. Dragging it up. So we'll be back in a few minutes and we'll see this aura node just hanging out right up top. Oh yeah, look at this. We are almost done with this transition here. Nice. It's cooking and it's going. So looks like we're about done here. We'll let this process finish. I kind of wanted it to be on camera when I finished it. So let's see here. I believe the whole crystal cluster thing does a nice little shutdown system where it, shrinks back down to its original position. There it goes. Yeah, look at that. It says, hey, I moved the node exactly where you wanted it, so I'm shutting down. That is cool. I like that a lot. So now we can go ahead and just break it. I think we can break it with can I shift click it? No, it's just going to reactivate it again, which, Oh, there we go. See? We get back most of our crystals when we break it. So we are, unfortunately, like I said, going to have to, remake that crystal cluster component, but that's fine. we are doing good. So, managed to drag this node outside. Now the next step is to drag it a little closer to our base, and then we're going to want to wait until the actual node that we have over there grows larger than 663. And once that happens, we can merge them and have a very large pure node right outside my Thaumcraft base, which will be awesome. Give me just a few minutes here, and I'll be right back. I'm not going to move it over there yet, because I don't want to accidentally get things too close to each other. I want to leave everything just the way it is, we'll move it closer in a bit here. I believe the range on this thing is about 24 blocks. I think it even says it in here, doesn't it? No, not you. Yeah, let's see here. Yep. It will slowly draw the closest node within 24 blocks. So we might need to drag, a little bit. How are we doing over here? 4 silverwood saplings left, 353 ore node size. We're getting pretty close. Not bad. Cool. So, back in a few. Alright, so as we've completed that project, I do want to do a little check-in here and see how things are looking in this room. So how are we doing for string? Nice, decent amount here. It looks like the string farm that we've created, it seems to be doing a pretty good job of keeping up with everything, as is the whole wood farm thing going on. I mean, we obviously have plenty of oak wood to handle this. It looks like the impregnated sticks are going on pretty smoothly. The fabricator is doing its thing, and we've got plenty of frame housings maintained in here. And oh man, up to 314 emeralds. Nice. That is cool. We are going to be good for emeralds for a bit. So, I think I'll be right back in a few after I check in on a few things. Man, we got wisps everywhere, don't we? Crazy wisps. So you guys are probably wondering why I've been so keen to collect emeralds. Well, there's actually a couple really nice purposes that emeralds serve. One of them being the ability to get pages from our Mistcraft villagers, but another is that there's actually a specific type of resource that certain villagers here have that are Thaumcraft related. Let's see if I can find one. There it is. Knowledge fragments, alright? This one needs a Wand of the Adept. I am not trading you Wands of the Adept. You are out of your mind. Yeah. Let's find another one. Hey, there we go. Emeralds. Nice. So, boom. Get myself a bunch of knowledge fragments from this guy. Well, that's not going to be right. There we go. He just replenished his supply. Wow, look at this. Silly amounts of stuff. No. Oh, wait. What else do you offer here? Yeah. No. Oh, you get some pages. That's nice. Where's that guy who just finished trading with me? Man, it's hard navigating with these things. Ooh, I can Night Tour for emeralds. That's a nice trade. Knowledge fragments for bookshelves, eh? That's not bad. Let me go find that villager again. Where's the one that had the good trade that I just did? All I want is knowledge fragments for emeralds. There we go. This'll do. Now, of course, you guys know that there's like a syncing issue, right, with emeralds. So even though I just shift-clicked it, I didn't get as many as it would seem. There we go. Now it finished, and hopefully he's going to replenish now. Come on now. I just want a bunch of these knowledge fragments, so I'm going to spend a few minutes getting these, and I'll be back in a minute. Well, guys, looks like all my Thaumcraft villagers are stuck on stupid trades, which I don't like. They all want chicken nuggets, which, hey, that sounds great, but, I don't have time to be making chicken nuggets for these guys. Besides, they want a lot of chicken nuggets, and it's going to take a lot of chicken nuggets to get them to burn up their trade, because you have to, eat up the last of their trade window before they'll refresh their stock of everything else. Oh, a frustrating mechanic. I do not like that one. Makes it really difficult to get what you want, but in the end I've gotten, looks like 49 knowledge fragments. I could probably do with a few more, but for now, this will work. So let's head home and show you guys what knowledge fragments can do. Oh yeah, looks like it's going to be a little dark, so I'll sleep through the night here, and then we'll show you guys knowledge fragments, which can make some pretty cool stuff. So knowledge fragments are a way to go ahead and combine, you have to make 9 of them here, into a research notes. And these are another type of research. Now you cannot get the type of research that you're looking for here without using the research notes. So you can't ever find this thing. Now if you use your research notes over on the left here, it'll give you 115 learning. That's not the way you want to do it. That'll completely waste your knowledge fragments. So what you want to do is actually put them right here. So if memory serves me correctly, I just throw this guy right in here, I believe, and then I can start researching him. Nope, nothing along those lines. Let's start just going down the list here and see if we can find anything that we want to research. Ooh, maze wafers, not bad. So let's get a few things. We're going to want just our standard array of fancy items to research with. We can do the normal thing, and let's see what we come up with here. That all sounds good. Anything from this line of thinking? Nope. How about here? Just because I have enough of this stuff now, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Oh yeah, nothing yet, but don't worry, we'll track it down. Be right back once I found something. Oh look, I found something. Cool. Looks like, oh, metal. Alright, let's see what happens here. That gets us, Golem iron plating. That sounds like a good plan. Alright, I just put together another one here, and what am I getting? Ooh, Golem dart launcher. That sounds cool. The dart launcher is actually pretty cool. You can add it to your iron golems, which I haven't made yet for you guys, but I will soon. And it'll allow you to shoot darts from your golems instead of them just battling, by hand, which is awesome. So so far we've discovered 2 of the, I believe there's at least 6 or 7 of the unique researches that you can get only by accessing and using these knowledge fragments. So I'm going to go with a couple more here and then try and show you guys the coolness that exists in these research notes. So let's go ahead and put another one here and start researching just a bit more. Ooh, this is a really good one I got here called the Golem Visor. It allows you to add visors to your combat golems, and what that'll do is whenever the golem kills something, it'll drop experience. Nice. Tiny hats. Nice. It'll improve them in the way of making a tiny hat. Let's try this one out, because we can definitely mess with this one. Going to need some black wool, a piece of gold, and a little bit of potentia. That should not be a problem at all. Do I have any wool? Probably not enough. Do I have any wool over here? Should really make a wool farm one of these days. Nope. Gonna have to get some string and make some. And I'm pretty sure all my string is tied up right now over here. So, no big deal. There we go. Let's turn this into black wool. Video editing, please. And with that, we're ready to make an awesome little hat for our golems. So like I said, just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And we've already got some potentia nearby, so we can get the accessory for the top hat. I'm just going to put it on one of these guys out here. Maybe it'll give him a little bit of luck. Yeah, Mr. Oh, look at this. We're getting a little nasty dude here. Let's give this guy a top hat. Boom! Hey, how's it going? Now you can see he took a little bit of damage. The top hat actually increases his overall health, I believe. So right now, he's not fully healed because he has more max health than he did before. But don't worry, they do heal themselves over time. So he will start to repair, and you'll start to see him heal. And you can see every time his head turns and like blinks a little bit at you, he's kind of self-healing. So a minute here, he'll be nice and healed up. And man, our aura is already up to 378. That's awesome. And we have 6 silverwood saplings in the chest. Not bad at all. So the top hat increases their maximum health, I believe it is, right? Is that what it said? Well, increased health and vitality. Nice. So there's actually 4 accessories you can make for the normal golems and 3 for the offensive golems. Those are your iron golems here, the advanced golemancy. These are the ones that can actually combat and do cool stuff. So we've got 4 of the, I believe there are 7 possible knowledge fragment recipes that we can get. You can see he's already healed back up, which is why he no longer appears to have damage. Nice. Let's go for 1 more, because that's all I have, the knowledge fragments for. Here goes nothing. My personal favorite, tiny bow ties. As we all know, bow ties are cool. Let's take a look. Tiny bow ties, which by the way, are cool. You need 4 black wool again and just a little piece of string. Alright, I can manage that. Just gotta get the wool. So let's go check out the bow ties, which by the way, increase the speed of your golem. I'm just gonna give this guy a little bow tie. I mean, he's not running around doing all that much, of course, so he doesn't really need speed, but boom, look at that. Nifty little bow tie. Nice. Looks so cute on that guy. Oh, yeah. So we're going to need to get a few more knowledge fragments. As I mentioned, they kind of want chicken nuggets. I don't know. Maybe I should build a chicken nugget farm. I mean, I already have, like, a cow thing, right? So maybe I could eventually build, like, a chicken one as well. And I don't know. That would be cool. Maybe even get some of the meat treats. Those things are awesome. Oh, great. It's raining. All right. We'll be back in a few. Oh, hey, look at that. I had some more knowledge fragments back at my base. All right, let me get the last couple recipes here just to show you guys what they're all about. I think I'm going to need, in the end, 3 more. And that would be tiny spectacles. There we go. What goes better with a tiny bow tie than a tiny fez? Which, by the way, are also cool. Let me just prove that to you in case you don't believe me. Are cool too. Ha! Nice. We got to make a, you know we need to make a tiny fez, right? So I'm going to need some red wool and some string. There we go. Red wool. Ready to go make some string. Let's put on a tiny fez. Azenor is my personal hero for having a tiny fez. I just want you guys to know that. Ta-da! Accessory fez. Come here, little guy. You can have a fez. Boom. I believe that actually increases the speed at which they heal, so they'll heal faster when they have a fez. They will have more overall health with a top hat. And the bow tie, like I said, is a speed buff. And I'm pretty sure the spectacles make them see further. So tiny spectacles, yeah, maybe we could try that out real quick. That seems to be pretty cheap. I want to show you guys all the accessories for the golems just because they're so cool. We're going to need a little bit of glass and just a piece of iron. There we go. And a little bit of Vism, which I usually grab from Quicksilver, so I can get 2 Quicksilver for this. There we go. You will go on this guy, I believe. Ta-da! Spectacles. Nice. Alright, back in a minute. Real quick, let's just make sure that we don't have any more research notes available to us. I believe we don't, but we're going to find out right now. All you got to do for this to happen is just research, and as soon as you have research there, it'll turn into knowledge fragments. That means that you've reached the limit of all the research that knowledge fragments can do for you. So we have completed all the knowledge fragment research. Awesome. Now, I know when you guys download my world, you're not going to have access to those knowledge fragment research or any of the research that I've done, but hopefully I've been able to show you guys how to get it done yourselves, because that's part of the fun of Thaumcraft is researching. Alright guys, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, I think we've kind of gotten to that point here where we need to wrap up. Let's see. I'm going to sleep through this night real quick, and then we're going to go check on our aura, because we're getting pretty close, I think, to having a decent amount of the stuff. So where are my goggles? We're at 378. Not bad. Now, of course, like I've told you guys in the past, I can use my Hoa growth just to speed this up a little bit. Hey, what's all that noise down there? How's it going? So, Hoa growth. Boom. Did we hit 400 yet? We're going to see. Yeah, 407. Nice. We're definitely getting close to this point. So, we do have a little bit of high, flux in the environment, but that's only because we've been doing some bad things. But no big deal. Our pure aura node is already going to take care of that for us. But we're going to have a really, really large and nice aura node pretty darn soon. So I'll let this run between this episode and next. We'll see how far it gets. These guys are annoying. There you go. Took you down. So like I said, we'll see how far we get. Hopefully we'll come up with something pretty nice. But for now, we got to wrap up, I'm sorry to say. So I'm pretty pleased with the progress we made in Thaumcraft research today. There's still a couple things I don't think I've researched. But I think I would like to show you guys the Iron Golems, just because they're awesome. And I can put on some of these Golem upgrades to the Iron Golem. So maybe in a nearby future episode, we'll set up maybe either a cow farm or a chicken farm to deal with, collecting, chicken and cow parts, and then I can show you guys all the fun parts of doing some neat things. So for now, though, like I said, we got to wrap up. So I'll be back next episode There we go. More chickens. Can never have too many chickens. Yeah, we'll be back next episode. Hopefully, we will continue to see this thing progressing. It looks like it's pretty stable. I mean, obviously, I just grabbed a bunch of string in the last few minutes to do my research, but overall, the impregnated frame machine is doing pretty well. And how are we at here? 216 emeralds again. Wow. Yeah, we're going to have more emeralds than we need pretty soon. Plenty of other things I want to get to as well before we get anywhere near the wrapping up point for the season. We've still got a lot of things to take a look at. Still didn't get into any more Xenos Reliquary stuff, but we will. Also, like I said, want to visit the Twilight Forest again soon, and a couple other things. Alright guys, so as I said, Direwolf 20 signing off on episode 74. Definitely hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, we'll probably see what we can do about getting our Aura node over 600 between this episode and next one. I'm thinking I've got my Hoa growth out here, so I'll kind of do a little bit of work on this. And then next episode, we'll see about getting some other cool stuff going on, alright? So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and take it easy.